Hello friends, welcome to Technical RPA. This video we are going to discuss about Power Automate some of the important interview questions with real-time experience. So when we talk about Power Automate, here you can see flow. If you type flow.microsoft.com, so if you have Microsoft ID, so you will get this page flow.microsoft.com. So the first question is, what are all the four key products under the Power Platform? So when we talk about Power Platform is Microsoft's biggest platform. So which is coming inbuilt with operating system or Microsoft OS. So when we taken the Windows OS nowadays, we are getting this Power Platforms as the inbuilt features. So what are the features are available? The first one is Power BI. Power BI is nothing but that it is a intelligent platform of Power. This is all about data, business intelligence, all about the data. So when we talk about Power Apps, so I'm showing you if you want to go Power Apps, you must go to apps.powerapps.com. So I will just show you. You must go to the https apps.powerapps.com. So if you go to apps.powerapps.com, it will ask your school or work account ID in order to start the app development. Power Apps is nothing but that you can create your own app or blank app or canvas app using the Power Apps functionalities. The third one is Power Automate. Here you can see this is the Power Automate. In Power Automate, we can create flows and we can create in future videos I will update you the how to create flows and everything. So this is the one you are seeing Power Automate flow. And the fourth one is Power Virtual Agent. Virtual Agent is nothing but that chatbot. So in Power Platform, there is Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agent. There is four functionalities or four parts are available under this product. So what are all the four value pillars of Power Automate? Why we are going for Power Automate? So when we go to Power Automate, now for every user, you can spend $15 to start your first Power Automate application or Power Automate automation. So very quick and easy and scalable method. Also, you can automate a seamless and secure integration. There is a default security options are available. Authentication and authorizations are available. Mostly Power Automate worked with Microsoft Azure platform. So default identity and authentication platforms are available. The third one is accelerator productivity, and the fourth one is intelligent automation. When you are using Power Automate, if you have some scanned documents which has not able to automate through other automation tool, Here the AI builder is available, artificial intelligent builder. So through the builder, this AI builder is licensed version. You cannot use on it in your own. But the thing is, if you get the license of AI builder, it will simply you can automate your process documents, scanned documents, and forms through Power Automate easy and quick manner. So the next one is what is the key difference between Power Automate and Power Automate for desktop? So here you can see this is the Power Automate flow. Here you can see when I click desktop flows, there is three type of flows are available in Power Automate. The first one is cloud flow, the second one is desktop flow, and the third one is business process flow. So if you go with desktop flow, when you launch, you will get Power Automate desktop. So this is the one is Power Automate desktop. Here you can see this is the Power Automate desktop. You can go and edit and you can use or start your automation through desktop version. So what is the purpose of desktop version? This Power Automate desktop fully worked with the applications which you want to automate through. For example, suppose you want to automate any of the automation, for example, web automation. So you can easily launch the browser, you can set the variable, and you can automate through recorders. Here you can see there is a recorder option is available. Also other options are available. You can easily start and record and automate your web automation or Windows, whatever the automations you need. This is Power Automate for desktop. So once you completed this automation and you want to run, so those flows are available in flow.microsoft.com. So, so for each and every flow, you can all the cloud flows here you can see all the cloud flows. For example, I'm just going to this is flows, different type of flows. I'm just going to save a message to OneNote. So this is one of the flow. I want to do it as a automation so that I'm creating on it. So in that case, it is a cloud flow. But when you talk about desktop flow, this is when you launch app, you will get Power Automate for desktop. This is the Power Automate for desktop applications. So like other platforms like UiPath and Automation Anywhere, Automation Anywhere version 11, and BP Blue Prism tool. This Power Automate as well, the desktop version is available for easy and scalable methods. Once you turn the development, you can integrate your flows to cloud version of flow.microsoft.com. So this is the key difference between Microsoft Power Automate. Power Automate is used mainly for the API automation of cloud services and internal API services, that is digital process automation. So when you see that all the Power Automate is most of them are cloud based. Also here you can see if you are creating all are API based. For example, getting if you are planning to get your today's weather forecast or else you want to get an save your message to OneNote, or else if you want to welcome your new team members through your biometric, so or else um, if you want to get an email when you are create a chatbot, so all the things are API related things. So this is the Power Automate, which is using 99.9% as a API. So digital process automation, these all are an API automation of cloud services. These all are using the internal API services. Suppose Microsoft Teams, that is internal Teams, internal API services. Outlook internal API services. Here you can see these are all called as lot of the connectors. If you see Outlook 365, OneDrive for Business, or SharePoint, or Twitter, if you want to connect with any other connector, so you are using Power Automate as a API automation. And Power Automate for desktop is UA automation. That is the main difference. Power Automate is, here you can see, Power Automate is API automation. It's all connecting through API. If you want to create connect with SharePoint or Teams or you Outlook or Twitter, or else your other applications like Telegram, so everything Power Automate connected through API. So it's connecting through APIs. But the thing is, Power Automate for desktop connecting with, this is the UA automation, or the web, Windows, and terminal applications, also commonly referred to as robotic process auto. As I mentioned earlier, this is the Power Automate desktop, all incorporated with the UA automation like other tools. Version 11 of AA, or else UA Path, or else Blue Prism. These are all the tools, are some EXEs are available. The same way, when you go and click the flow, my flows, if you go to desktop flow, if you launch up, you can download and start your Power Automate for desktop as a RPA tool. So the fourth question is, what is environment? So here you can see when we start, if you are going to the flow.microsoft.com, the first thing you can see as a environment. Here I am using the trial version of the Microsoft Power Automate platform, so that I'm getting the default environment which is using. Suppose if you are using your company environment, it's definitely it will show us environment as a, your company name is suppose some ABC, that ABC environment is available. So here also when you start your development, you are starting with unmanaged environment. So I will talk about two environments here. I will just show you this environment creation. You cannot create in your trial version, because when you go to how to create environment, when you go to your admin dot powerups.com, if you go there, it will create a, and you can create easily as a environment. First of all, before moving to that, what is environment? So usually we have two environments, non-production and production environment. So here Power Platform has given trial environment, sandbox environment, as well as production environment. Usually sandbox environment is non-production environment just for testing and development purpose, and production environment for production go live things. So here you can see, this is if you want to go admin.powerups.com, power, or else you can connect admin.powerplatform.com. Those two things you can make it that, but it needed your organization account in order to go and log in your environments. So how it looks like, here you can see when you log into admin.powerapps.com, so it will simply showing environment. So how to create the environment, if you see that, when you create new, when you click environment, there is an option called new. Then new, so what are the details you have to give? You have to give name, URL, type. Here you can see, and environment type. So name, what is the name you want? So suppose Power Automate UAT environment, or else whatever you have name, or test environment. So what is the URL? If you are Dynamics, CRM Dynamics, that is URL. And type, there is you can see trial, sandbox, and production, three types. I'm using for test, for unmanaged environment, I'm using sandbox environment. And when you click save, it will create a new environment. So so what is the purpose of creating environment? When you are starting your development, you are creating some unmanaged environment, and once you completed on it, you can move these values or this data into the managed environment, which is other environments. So based on your product requirement. So this is the simple thing for environment. Environment is nothing but that, simply we can tell development, test, and production. The same thing is here we are creating on it. The fourth thing is what is solution. So here you can see in trial version you cannot see the solution, but the thing is, I will just walk you through how the solutions looks like, so that you can understand. So solution is a concept which is having, so if you see that, I will just show you. So I cannot show you now in real time environment because the trial version I'm using on it. But the real purpose of solution is, so when you are going to your component with the your real product license, if you go there, you can see in Microsoft Power Automate, after the LAN, one tab is column menu is available, solution. So this solution you can add new. So if you add new, you can get the solution. So you have to create the solution, display name, name, type, and version. So these are all this solution contains version type as well, so that whenever you are creating solution, there is two type of solutions are available. So first thing is, the main purpose of solution is application lifecycle management. So if you want to manage the life cycle of the application, if you want to manage the application life cycle of the environments, the mechanism is called solution. So when you know the .NET, you can see easily the solution files are available. The same thing they are implemented here. Power Apps and Power Automate, they are implemented here. So usually there is two types of solution is available. One solution is, so what the solution will do. So if you create a new solution, this will ask whether you want to create unmanaged, or else here you can see. I think this article has not much defined about solution. Yeah. So this is the one you can see when you open your power apps with some real time environment license. So here you can see the option is called solution. So if you create new, so it will ask the solution is canvas app solution or else model driven app solution. So these solutions, see, here that simply if you select the canvas app, so it will ask it will from the phone or tablet. So in which solution you want to create. This is mainly for power apps. These canvas apps or model driven app, both are in power apps, which is app development. Easy and compact mode of the solution. So when you create the solution, the main purpose is you can import. When you create the solution, you have the option import and export. Through that option you can move from one environment to another environment. Here you can see when you create the solution name installed on managed. Solution is like a packaged file. So where when you are created, when you are installed, what is the version. So if you want to, suppose you created 1.0.21 version, now you want to revert into 1.0.20 version, so you can easily revert into that. So this is the solution uh, package which is usually worked for when you are creating managed canvas apps or normal model driven apps. So usually we are talking about unmanaged solution and managed solution. Unmanaged solution it's only for the development environment, and managed solution it would work as SIT, UAT, and production environment. So the next one is what are the different types of flows in Power Automate. So as I shown you, there is three different types of flows are available. First one is cloud flow, second one is desktop flow, and the third one is business process flow. This business process flow you need some premium account, so which is having the licensed version of the user. So this cloud flow is nothing but that you have many templates and connectors are available. You can easily connect and start your cloud flow. For example, I want to create a flow. These are all the connectors are available. Suppose I'm just creating save a message to OneNote. So how I need to do? I need Microsoft Teams and OneNote and Microsoft 365 users. If I go these three connects are available, I can create the flow. How the flows are looks like? So I created a simple flow whether get today's weather forecast. This is one of the cloud flow I created. Just I will open the flow. So I ran it some time ago. So what is the history for that? It is succeeded. So it is simply giving the notification. I'm just clicking. So here you can see this is the flow. So this is the API which they are having connected with internally. And when we click that component of the get weather report, it will automatically generate this flow. This flow has two components, manually trigger a flow and condition. If you click that condition, here you can see get forecast for today. So usually these all the flows are basic with triggers and conditions. There is two things are involved. If condition is true, then it will go something else. If condition is false, then something else. Here you can see get forecast for today. Here you can see, I will just show you. So this is the uh, low, high, wind, temperature, low, and so what is the location? Everything is available here. So this is the details they are giving on it. This is the simple flow. My flow has ran successfully. So I'm just clicking on it. So here you can see this is my flow. I'm just running on it. Get today's forecast, and I'm clicking run flow, and I'm clicking done. Here you can see running. So the time is 3:30, and it is May 3rd, 2022. That is running. So condition is running. If it runs completed, then it will give us succeeded. So this is the history. So whether it is completed or else it is a failure. So all the things. So what is the connections I'm using? I'm just using notification and MSN weather. So these are all the things we have. So actually in next video I will elaborate some of the things which is having connectors, data words, AI builder and monitor and other things as well. If you have any questions, you can just ping in chat window in description mode. So I will reply on it. Thank you so much for the watching for this. Thank you.